friends. Going to be doing a video. First thing I'd like to get into is running a technocracy. So I've been playing this game. It's a government simulator with a technocracy for a while. And I'm going to get into this deeper in some other videos. You see why I brought this up. We have a former CIA director blaming the millennials for leaking the secrets. So he has Julian Assange, Chelsea Manning, Edward Snowden, and all the millennials leaking the documents. So the only one with access to the documents are this ex-CIA director. So they're gonna start a witch hunt of all the hackers. I've written books on databases that can resist hacking. So I didn't have access to the CIA documents. This guy did. The documents require 2 signatures. This is the one that required the signatures. They're good at the witch hunts. They held homosexual witch hunts for decades in the military and intelligence agencies. It cost $1 million for each witch hunt for the homosexuals. It's their industry. That's all they did for decades, and they're good at it. This guy, he's gonna go back to confiscating all the modems. Anyone with internet access is automatically a suspect. None of us have access to the CIA documents that require 2 signatures. This one had access to it. So I'm getting kind of an echo in there. So this seems to be a prelude to, they want to establish their technocracy. They believe that they have, that they want to control everything in the world from their computer. And to do that, they're going to start a witch hunt of everyone who has a computer, right? Like they did in the homosexual witch hunts that they carried on for decades. And they could drag this out for 100 years. Who's been leaking the documents? They're going to put a dongle on everyone's computer that's attached to their social security number and microchip implant you. Google's already developed the fake news algorithm. They might even inject that into your, the base of your spinal cord. But during the homosexual witch hunts, the investigators who were trying to find the homosexuals were the homosexuals. The Gauls used to fight the Romans naked. Warfare is homosexual. The Romans wore a dress type of outfit, a leather skirt. The whole thing, the whole business of war is homosexual. It took all this time. So the upper persons during the homosexual witch hunts were filming porn movies, gay porn. And it was known that gay porn, a lot of the people and the settings and everything, Jesus, it seems to be, it's even taking place in military dungeons, all this kind of business. So there's no more, restrictions on gays in the military. In fact, they have to watch the sexual harassment more than they did before. So this is true with this new witch hunt they're trying to develop with this leaking of computer documents, right? So they want nothing more. So the Secret Service used just to bust down your door, go into your house and find your modem. They didn't want anyone. They were going to outlaw modems all the way up into the mid-90s. The Secret Service was pushing to outlaw all internet access. To outlaw internet access. Everyone used to have America Online before it was before people had Facebook. There was one called Friendster. Okay, these were Trojan horses. They had all kinds of... They thought that anyone in a chat room was homosexual. That was provocative. It was provocative to be in a chat room. It was provocative to go on the internet. To them. It's provocative for you to have a Facebook and send an email. You hear some of these senators saying, I don't even have an email. Wow, it's so provocative. You're practically a homosexual for having an email. This is how these people are thinking. And to say that it's hypocrisy to film homosexual gay porn movies while having a witch hunt. They don't see themselves as hypocrites, right? So this CIA director is the only one. This CIA director, who's now a journalist, is the one responsible for putting viruses in your iPhone. That is the guy who did all of this. And no one had access to those documents but that one guy who's now a journalist. The Roman Empire crucified St. Peter on an upside-down cross. I am just saying that they want to establish this Roman Empire fighting in leather skirts with these witch hunts. Perhaps this journalist, maybe that punishment should be an option. An upside-down cross for this fucking pig.